YouTube member Brian Arbenz recently viewed my Albert M. Chop video on the 1952 Washington DC UFO Flap. As you can see from his J Edgar Hoover comment, he was amused by the language used to report the UAP event, specifically one word uttered by me. A link to the full original video is in the text description, but here is an extract of what I stated in that video, followed immediately by evidence of what respected Civil Aeronautics Administration Air Route Traffic Controller Harry G. Barnes wrote for the newspapers in late July of 1952. The Washington DC UFO Flap ran from 12 to 29 July 1952, with the most stunning events beginning at 20 minutes to midnight on the 19th of July. At that time, 7 objects appeared on the radar platform display of Washington National Airport Air Traffic Controller Edward Nugent. These were 15 miles south-southwest of the city, likely over Fort Belvoir. Nugent informed his supervisor, Senior Controller Harry Barnes, and he watched the objects on the radar scope to later state that their movements were completely radical compared to those of ordinary aircraft. In this article from the Alexandria Daily Town Talk and all other coverage of the story, you can see that Barnes was the one using the term radical to describe the UFO movements compared to those of ordinary aircraft. Not I, and not any Cub reporter, because Barnes has the byline. Now with that said, and with Gary 7 looking down on humans in disgust, there is a high probability that Barnes' use of the word radical was puppeteered. UFO movements are radical to reflect a radical UAP movement and Luddite human resistance to disclosure.
It's right, Isis. It is primitive. It's incredible that people can exist like this.
What? What was that, man? What the hell was that, man? Huh? No, man, hey, man, wow, I was watching this object, man, like the satellite that we saw the other night, right? And it was just going right across the sky, man, and then, it just suddenly, it just changed direction and went, whizzing right off, man. I saw a satellite, man, and it was going across the sky, and it flashed 3 times at me and zigzagged and whizzed off, man. And I saw it.